Welcome back, folks. Time for tonight's Tank Takes, where we take a look at some of the stories in the world of justice and crime off the beaten path just a little bit. Get a take from our think tank. Still with us, Al Wunsch III, Darnell, Crosland, Jennifer Brandt. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
All right, let's begin with our very first story. We're calling this one Infringing Out Loud. To help.
They have essentially the same chord progression, given that I've transposed them to the same key. They have totally different melodies. The groove is exactly the same. I mean, it's really almost impossible to tell where one song ends and the other one starts.
Let me try that again. Turn him off. I don't want to hear him anymore. We'll hear him in a second. All right. We've got a lawsuit. Ed Sheeran, super pop star, right? Being sued by one of the authors of the great Marvin Gaye hit. So the question is he violating his copyrights to that work? To help further understand the validity of this lawsuit, we need an expert, you got a preview of it there, to break down the overlap between the two songs. Fortunately, Rick Beto, a YouTube personality with nearly 3.5 million subscribers, has posted a video doing just that. This is Thinking Out Loud from Ed Sheeran versus Let's Get It On from Marvin Gaye.
They have essentially the same chord progression, given that I've transposed them to the same key. They have totally different melodies. The groove is exactly the same. I mean, it's really almost impossible to tell where one song ends and the other one starts. Let's take a listen to it again. It's actually a perfect transition.
Baby, trying to hold back this feeling.
Same drum sound, same bass sound, same snare sound. But the melody and lyrics are completely different.
All right, so what's going on here? Is it theft or influence? We'll go to the man with the guitar.
Vin, let me tell you flat out, okay, it's the same bass line, so if we play the songs again, I could play along on the bass on it. However, the Let's Get It On is an E flat major, okay, and Thinking Out Loud is a D major. Okay, so it's two different chord keys on the thing. And this is something that happens all the time. All the great ones, you know, have been accused of plagiarizing songs. George Harrison, Ray Parker Jr., me, okay? And it's just gotten to the point where I just, you know, I can't take it anymore. It's ridiculous. It's a ridiculous lawsuit. Ed Sheeran, who I'm not particularly fond of, should, you know, get away with this one. There should not be anything on this. It's two different melodies completely.
Darnell.
I think you got to pay homage to the great Marvin Gaye. It was too close. You don't come in Marvin's neighborhood at all without checking in and paying up.
All right, Jennifer Brandt, I'll give you the last look at this one.
Yeah, and look what happened. I think it was Pharrell Williams that they found that there was some infringement. It was like 7.4 million or something, or 5 million that he had to pay. So I think they're treading on some shaky ground right here.
All right, the trial has started. We'll keep an eye on it. All right, next story. Baldwin back shooting. Alec Baldwin is back on the set filming Rust for the first time since he fatally shot the cinematographer Helena Hutchins, and he also shot the director Joel Souza. Joel Souza is back directing the film, and this is just days after the charges have been dropped against Alec Baldwin. Here's my question, Jennifer Brandt, is this too soon?
Oh, Vinny, I'm going to have to pass on this one. You'll have to ask one of my esteemed colleagues about that.
Oh, that's right. Al, too soon?
You know, Vin, we had Pet Sematary before, so that we had sort of a Stephen King homage. And I'm going to use the Stephen King line right now, okay? Death, but not for you, gunslinger. Never for you. That's from Dark Tower. And that's what we have here, okay? The gunslinger is back into form, back in front of the screen, and why not have the director there? Plus, it looks good for anything that's
excellent. I got to stop you right there. I got to get to the last one. Judges are take a listen to this, Darnell. Take a listen to this and tell me what it is. Is that free expression, or is that too excessive? A judge had to decide about whether or not First Amendment covers horns.
No, First Amendment doesn't cover horns. If it's going to be disruptive, then there's probably an ordinance that says you can't do that. But freedom of expression on First Amendment covers speech. That's it.
All right, no encore for Al tonight. Thanks so much.
What?
Al Wunsch, Darnell, Jennifer Brandt. See you later.